Are you tired of the slow grind? Do you want premium benefits, or do you can't or you don't want to pay for it? Hi, welcome to the channel. I made over time thousands of Gaijin coins, which would I could afford thousands of GEs, as well as many premiums, talismans, and bonuses within the game. And today I want to show you in this challenge that anybody can achieve this. The challenge is 3 Gaijin coins to 50 Gaijin coins in 100 days. What we will see today is the recap of the second week of the challenge, where I stand, what were the main trades, and what is well, watch out for the future. So this was a relatively slow week with a few transactions. I managed to buy a few more of these skins in order to hold, as well as flip some skins here that were not particularly profitable. If you want to look at the challenge, how it goes over time, this is the bar chart. As you can see, the targets are in light gray and increase on a linear basis, but you can see that the progress from 3 Gaijin coins to what I have today is not linear and has been stuck a bit for the past few days. This is mostly because I invested in the persona here and I expected to increase in price faster than what I can do by flipping items with the low amount of money I have. I don't know whether it's a good point or not, but this is how the graph works. In blue is my cash, in light gray the target, in gray is the invested amount, so the amount I actually paid for the items, and in yellow is the price of the target, the revenue I would generate if I would sell the items now. And the only items I have are the pinup girls. And why I'm a big believer that this will increase relatively fast is simply because right now it's at 150. The next one is at 158. And over the past few days, it's been hovering around 160. But once it breaches 160, it will go straight up to 180, which is a nice bump. So if you calculate 1.8 times, it's 50, 150, and I have 9 of them. So times 9, it would be, I would receive 1377 Gaijin coins if I manage to sell it at that price, which is good enough. The second thing is as well also, I used to say to all people that are asking, what should I do? How do I invest? And it really depends on your comfort level. This week was particularly busy for me in real life. It was quite comfortable to be able to park the money into these pinup girls and simply to let the revenue or let the invested amounts increase a bit and hope to sell them at a better price without being too active. I hope in the next few weeks I will be a bit more active, but that's what I can do with the level of cash I have. Now, another topic is that I had sold the kefir that I had grinded. So this is the real amount, if I can say so, I have at the moment. And you can see indeed that the blue line increased a lot here because, well, I got the kefir. And as soon as I got it, as you can see the blue line decreasing is because I started investing again in this exact same pinup girls. But I also started in the past few days trading for skins as well, which is why you see the blue line increase, the cash line increasing again. It means that I made almost 40 Gaijin coins out of the 22 I sold, plus the 3 I had in the beginning. So out of 26, I almost doubled the amount, which means that I made almost as much as someone who would have grinded the T80 and the kefir. This is to highlight the force of the market and how much less trouble it is to play on the market than to grind the events from my perspective. So when you have, surprise, surprise, when you have more cash, it's easier to flip items and easier to flip items with a higher revenue. To close out, let me invest with you a bit. So I'm still a big believer in this pinup by the Japan, so let me buy one more, simply because I think it's a good investment. And let me show you also how I look for items. So I filter on the buy orders up here, and then I would simply go from popular and see what I can afford with the amount I have. And the objective is also to aim for popular items. Popular items are the ones that flip the fastest. So typically this one is at 1865, but at best I could get 20 if I flip it, so which is not enough to generate profits, so I can forget about it. So I need to pull down. And you see, the higher amounts you have, the better you can target these items that are switching hands quite fast. It's easier to make more money the more money you already have. But I need to scroll down to something that is below 20 or below 19 even. Maybe this Chinese, let's look at it, 18 times. Yeah, so maybe I could generate a tiny profit with this one of 15 cents if I go full in, which is a bit too low for my liking. Let's see what else can be done. Well, you can see the peanut palette Japan has been purchase completed. So now I just need to sell it because I want to make some coin fast now. 157. So I will just let this one slide first, and then I hope to be next in line. Let's see what else I can get. Still 19.85. Yeah, that looks good. 19 times. Yeah, that's very promising. If I manage to get my hand on it at or less, I can make a very nice profits with the amount I invest. Let's go. 14.97. And you can see the price is increasing over time as well, so it's kind of safe. Okay, I believe in it. So that's it for today and for the past week. Thank you for tuning in, and see you next week.